Okay guys, how you going? It's Michael Crawford here, back for the new year. Hope you're all well and you've had a good New Year's celebrations and you know, Christmas festivities and all those things that happen this time of the year. I've been, you know, doing the family thing and been busy with that. So what I've got today is the gimbal device. I'll unwrap it for you. Here it is over here. Okay, so it's called the ZHIYUN Smooth-O. Okay, 3-axis smartphone stabilizer. Yeah, so it's a 3-axis phone stabilizer. Like I said, I haven't used a proper gimbal before. I've got you know, like the Sony type Handycam that's got the balanced optical steady shot inside. That, and even this this guy here, this is the it's like an action cam from Sony, and it's got balanced action steady shot inside too, so it's very stable. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll unbox this and go through it with you. Okay, so here's the Smooth-O. It's a gimbal for smartphones. I've never had one of these before, and I've never seen this one before. Okay, so opening it up, you can see there is the packaging like that. Comes in nice. It's got a nice case. What else? We've got some cords in here. Got some. Looks like it's just a USB cable. Here's a strap for the bag. It's a strap for the bag if you want to walk around with your gimbal. It comes with some nice English instructions here. Okay, looks all good. Website, got all these website quick links here, which is nice and handy, I guess. Certificate of quality. So just off the bat, the packaging is nice. The box is quite nice. Looks like a fairly decent sort of product. So ZHIYUN. Okay, here is the gimbal. Little silica gel packet there. Absorb any moisture. Now, okay, so just pulling it out of the bag. It's got a little bit of weight to it. It's not too heavy. It's got this now. I mean, all I know about gimbals is what I've seen on YouTube and that. So I'm just going to try and wing this quickly. It's quite light. I don't even know if it's got a battery inside it. Like the handle feels light. This part feels very heavy, like it's quite top heavy. So the top here, the actual gimbal mechanism is quite a heavy bit of kit there. The handle down here feels very light. I don't know how big the battery is in it, but I'm guessing it's got a battery in it. So just pressing the mode button, nothing. Oop, got some lights there. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll get my phone and put it on it and see. Okay, my phone's a bit crappy. I wanted to see if it would be able to be used with a case on the phone too, which I think is pretty important. Okay, so that's my iPhone 6 in it. Alright, so very quickly, what I've just done is I re-centered the gravity of it with the motor on this side of it, just so that you know, because that was the side that it wants to go to. So to turn it on, it's pretty simple. Just looking at the controls here, you press this red button. Okay, it will start up, and you can see it sort of springs into place there. Okay, so now I've got these controls. I can make it go up, down, okay, so just looking at how it works. So as you can see, as I move, it'll steady out the shot and make it nice and smooth. So it's pretty good like that, yeah. Doesn't matter which way I go, it sort of keeps it smooth. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's working. I think that blue light there flashes when it's at its limits. So like there's fine. So as I turn, it sort of wants to stay where it was, and then it does a gradual turn with me. So if I wanted to pan around the room, you can see it's sort of tilted that way, and then as I stop, it'll come back to straight, and as I go again, it'll tilt towards the other direction, and it will stay there, it won't go too far, and then it will straighten up again. Now this joystick, what this does is it'll pan it up and down. So there we go, up, and then we go down like that. You would want to do that. So you can see it does a nice smooth shot. So anyway, I guess the proof of the pudding is in the use. So I'm going to take it outside now and have a go and see what happens. So just out the front of my house, I'm just trying this out as if I was doing a vlog or something like that. So you can see how you would do it. It takes a little bit getting used to. So yeah, so it goes like that. If you held it up, it would be like that. And it's pretty smooth, yeah. I mean, I'm bumping around. You can compare it to the action cam. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bit smoother than the action cam because it's, yeah, well, it should be smoother. So anyway, let's just try it. Okay, it's just a sideways movement, just to see how it would look. And then walking with it. Looks to me like it's not quite on the horizontal. That might be a setting I can adjust later. Go up and down. Yeah, I think that's a setting. So as we turn, it wants to follow us around. It does a nice smooth movement, yeah. So as anyway, it's quite smooth. It's very smooth. I like it a lot. So as I come down here, it's pretty smooth. Turn around. Look up. Go down. Just to wrap up my review of the ZHIYUN Smooth-Q. I think I've been calling it the Smooth-O, but it is actually the Smooth-Q. Sorry about that. Anyway, I think you can see from the footage it works quite well. Actually, I was surprised to see that the Sony Action Cam actually performs pretty well too, as far as balancing out the shot. But anyway, that's another story, and I'll just tell you quickly about some of the features which I didn't really touch on before. It does have 3 modes of operation. So what we have is the pan following mode, which is the mode I initially had it in. So what will happen there is the camera will follow the direction of your hand, and but the tilting and the rotation won't move. So it will just follow your hand for the pan. You then have, 1 minute, I shouldn't have closed it. You then have the locking mode. This mode locks movement of all 3 axes to keep the camera still and stable. So in that mode, even if you twist your hand, the camera will still stay straight. So you can twist your hand and it will stay straight, whereas in that first mode, the pan mode, it'll follow your hand. But it does that gently. Then there's the following mode. The camera pans and tilts following the movement of the stabilizer. So I guess in this mode, whichever way you tilt the joystick is whichever way the camera will go. So for instance, if you're holding it and you want to look up, you just tilt it back, you look up. You don't have to use the joystick to tilt it up, but it will be smoothed out in that operation. So it's got 3 modes, which is very good. It's got a USB port on the handle where you can plug a cord in to charge your mobile device while you're using it, which is very good. There are a number of apps which you can download to control and monitor the device from your smartphone. It also has a smart object tracking, whereby you can track an object in your phone. I haven't used it, so I'm just going off the instructions, which I quickly glanced at after doing this. So you can follow an object. Apparently it will follow an object. I'm guessing a face, probably that's what you'd want to do. So you could follow your face on the screen and it will just pan and tilt and follow you no matter which way you are. That could be really good if it's implemented well. So yeah, so overall I would say it's a very good quality product. I'm very happy with my purchase. I don't regret it. I would recommend it for the value for money of around $125 Australian, which is really good value, I believe. It's very, very good quality for that much. And yeah, that's my review of this gimbal for smartphones. So yeah, have a great 2018 and I'll talk to you later. Bye.